How you doing, folks? How you guys and gals out there on YouTube land? RG here, RONS Beer Reviews and Tools. If you're new to my channel, this is I'm RG. I do beer reviews and work with tools and sometimes tool reviews on the new tools that we get here. Some of my wife's jewelry making, some of my paracord making, and eating hot ramen noodles. So there's a bunch of things around my channel. Yeah, I started out by doing called Roads and Highways of New England, going through Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, and roads like that, and post them for people to see out in Oregon, Washington, California, the West, all over actually, even overseas. But anyways, okay, we got a couple of beers here today. It's a comparison. We got Lone Star from Texas. We get it out of its jacket here. You can see it. We got Lone Star from Texas. And we got Narragansett from Providence, Rhode Island. It started out years ago in Cranston, Rhode Island, which I did see their brewery, big brewery. I wasn't inside, I had gone by it to visit some friends down there in Cranston. And it's quite the brewery. And it's still around. Been around since 1840, I think it is. Yeah, no, 1890. It's been around since 1890. All right, let's get to the brews. We're gonna drink of some Vasa, some H2O, some water. It is a nice day here today in Massachusetts. Real nice. Temperatures, yeah, high 40s, maybe 52 degrees. Bouncing off 52 degrees. That's nice. All right, let's get to the brews. Lone Star, what information I have on it here. Hopefully, have something on it. Is a Texas brew, very popular down in the region of Texas and those states in that part of the country. I don't see many people here drinking Lone Star. They have a following at places where it congregates in western country and places that have songs and so forth. But I don't have the information here on this. I guess I didn't do the due diligence on it. But anyways, what I can tell you is that it started in the 1800s, this brewery, very popular regional brewery. But what happened is it's now owned by Pabst Blue Ribbon. It appears Pabst has left the recipes alone on this brew. They've left the company alone, so that's a good thing. As Pabst Blue Ribbon, Pabst owns like 60 different breweries and so forth under their parent name of Pabst Blue Ribbon. All right, enough talk. Let's get to the brew. An opener for this, we do have one. Okay, get that there. We have one here, an opener. Oh, Klein Tools. Hope you can see that. Tool number SB, no, 98002BT. Another gentleman on YouTube, SEABEE82, he does work on trucks and rebuilds big diesel engines, etc. He turned me on to this and told me where to get it and so forth, and I did. I thank him for that. Go to his channel if you like seeing big rigs and big diesel engines and work on it and so forth. SEABEE82. That's the cap. As soon as they make it, we'll show it. We got a trillium glass here. My mouth isn't working too well. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice and clear. Trillium Brewing Company in Boston. They got a couple of locations They were initially on Congress Street. This beer has some nice carbonation. Definitely a clear looking brew. Boy, that looks nice. Nice white head on it. That smells good. Bready or biscuity. That malty hoppiness comes out. They do use corn syrup in this, which I don't really enjoy in beers at all. I don't like to purchase anything that has corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup. I don't know if there's a difference. I think there is, but I don't really know. Not being good for your heart. That is a nice clear gold color. Good carbonation, white head. Cheers. Oh, that went down nice and smooth. Oh. Picking up like a cereal aroma. If you let some of the vapors out. Has a good kind of a medium body. Crisp. A flavor, it had to be the hops and the yeast are in this. I'm picking up on the back part. Not bad. Minor bitterness. Medium mouthfeel. Very satisfying beer for sure. Like I say, it does have, unfortunately, corn syrup in it. Alright, next one up is Narragansett. This one here is at 271. I think this is the right name. Talkwharton. It had to be an old Indian name. Talkwharton Street, Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, it definitely was an Indian name, Native American. 1890, this brewery was started, and it's still going strong. We have a phone number for this brewery. This one, I guess, you just look up Pabst Blue Ribbon, and they could give you some information on it. I don't know the size of the brewery down in Texas. Austin, Texas is where it's brewed at. That's the Lone Star. We'll get back to the Narragansett. We do have a phone for Narragansett. The number is 401-437-8970. And that's the Narragansett. And I'll get you their, probably their office, probably their beer hall, maybe. Yeah, probably their beer hall and restaurant. All right, let's try the Narragansett from Lazy Dog package store up there in New Hampshire. All their beer supplies and so. This is one of the places that my son purchases brews and so forth. All right. Hi, neighbor. Narragansett. They advertise this is the beer can that, well, actually it was the 75 beer can that Quint crushed in his jar. The movie Jaws. Alright, now we have a jet flying overhead there. Let's look at the both of them. Kind of similar in color. A lot of carbonation, but this one has a lot of carbonation at first. White heads on it. Very similar in color. This appears to be a little bit clearer, and I don't know, it could be the glass, but I think they're very much the same as far as the color. Very much. A lot of carbonation. But Lone Star had that when we first opened it up. Nice aroma. Malty. I am definitely picking up on the hoppiness in this beer. Excuse me. Both of these are lager beers, or as they say in other parts of the country, lager. Boston accent with the lager. Definitely, again, cereal, like the Lone Star. I think matches close to the Lone Star. Some biscuit of breadiness that which the Lone Star had. Unfortunately, I do not have the. Oh, I do have some. This is 5% alcohol by volume with 12 international bitter units. This doesn't have the ABV on it, unfortunately. It does have a phone number, so if you folks following the Lone Star questions and the answers, so call 1-800-947-2278. 1-800-947-2278 or a 0. They got it scratched out, kind of. Sorry. This one here says Fort Worth, Texas. Lone Star Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas. Union made. It's nice. Like seeing that. 3 cheers for the Union. Their cap has a little game in it, riddle or something to play. All right. This wasn't astringent like a lot of some of the. I don't know if it's really how small this brewery is. I was going to say some of the smaller breweries versus the big macro breweries. But sometimes they end up being astringent, somewhat like the West Coast IPAs have that astringency in it. Not much aroma right now, but I was getting bits of, it could be corn or the malt. They call it corn malt sometimes. It's really corn syrup and that. You get it, and it comes and goes kind of thing on that. But supposedly the story goes on, the Narragansett, they do not have corn syrup in any of their brews. Now, at least this one here does not have corn syrup in it. And there have been write-ups about it does have corn syrup and so forth. And one of the questions back, I guess, from Narragansett was that they did some contract brewing for Pabst Blue Ribbon. And the beer that they made, and who knows what brand it was under, and they brewed it under a different brand. But the ingredients came in corn syrup came to Providence, Rhode Island, or Cranston, wherever they were located at the time that they were contracting to Pabst. And it's done a lot. A lot of breweries do this, so it's nothing unusual, nothing underhanded. It's done quite a bit. And so, but on their list of things coming into the brewery for brewing was corn syrup. So who knows, either reporter or a driver or whatever told people there was corn syrup going to Narragansett Brewery, and that's how it spread out that Narragansett has corn syrup in it. And I've read from Narragansett that it doesn't. So, but we'll see. Cheers. Oh, that is nice. That's flavorful. A nice mouthfeel. I would say a strong light or of a light medium flavor. Has a little bit of bitterness. "12 international bitter units with this here," and that's on the average of a lager beer. Actually, they average go up to maybe 14 or 15 IBUs and some lower. Really, the body is a good body. It's a maltiness body to it. Nice flavor on that, which is kind of can't put that word out of my mouth there. Vindictive of a lot of, say like a lot of your craft beers have a malty body that makes it a nice full mouth feel, and it has kind of like this one here on this Narragansett. The flavor is good, bitterness, that malty body. I'm picking up a minor that I was getting in the taste. I don't know if it's not a tropical fruit, but it's some kind of citrus maybe. Some kind of a citrus, not in the tropical fruit family, I don't think. It's up there. Well, the carbonation is good. I like the mouthfeel on this here. Nice crispness to it. Very good. I'll give this one here another, both of them, try. This one is very Lone Star is very drinkable. Nice mouthfeel, actually. Just the right amount of bitterness. That is better have the corn syrup than a lot of a quality beer. You can't knock the beer with the corn syrup. A lot of breweries, unfortunately, use corn syrup. A lot of craft beers don't, but some do. But a majority of them don't. Again, I'm picking up on that. It's just like fruit, not sweet, but every so often, just then it did. Very, very drinking beer. This is very good drinking beer. The thing with I keep bringing up on the corn syrup is that it ends up producing dextrose. I mean, that's from the corn or the corn syrup, and I don't think something like dextrose should be in beer, to tell you the truth, or ales. My view, and I'm not trying to knock this brewery, Lone Star, because like I say, a lot of them have it in it. It's a supplement, it's an adjunct that they put in the making of the beer. Excuse me. Good combination on them. So, with that said, so close in color as far as the brew goes. retention of the head is the same. From Eastern Massachusetts, I will pick one. I will pick, if I had to go, have my beers on an island, lost out in the Pacific, I'd go Narragansett. I would go with that. I picked that as the brew. Alright folks, now what's that? From Eastern Massachusetts, if you're going to drink alcohol, don't drive or run heavy equipment. Remember, the life's the same, maybe yours. So, nice and sunny here. Another beautiful day, real nice. So there's a comparison. Lone Star from Texas and Narragansett from Rhode Island. And I picked Narragansett. Remember, there's no winners or losers. These are my taste buds this day. So get out there and buy either one. So with that said, folks, ciao.